crash for just... I woke up at 11:06. Earlier, my phone wasn't shut off, so I guess Miss C had texted me a few times. She's the only one. Is so, yeah, it was from her, but I fell back to sleep. Nikki's, I slept, a couple and a half hours. Now, if I can just force myself to only stay up for a couple hours or so and go to bed for real, it should be okay. Which I think will probably be the case, because I ain't doing very good. Anyway, let me tell you about Heavyweight, okay? She was undeniably supportive regarding the court thing. I mean, she had the best insight, and she had really good, solid info to provide for me, etc., etc. Stuff I even printed out to show my mom, okay? She'd been a good supportive friend, not for a long time, mind you, but unlike Trouble, Heavyweight damn well was going to give me her phone number, and we talked a couple times on the phone one night for hours. One night I actually talked to her when I planned on drinking, so it was kind of nice. I forfeited drinking, you know, in lieu of drinking like I planned. I talked to this woman for hours instead. So out of the blue, this was, you know, far into, she became another one that, and this fucking batteries are gonna run out, fuck. Probably won't get to tell my story, but she became another one. There was Selena, Karen, Trouble, Joe, and now Heavyweight, that I had her email address, and whenever I had to say certain things that I'm not going to repeat 5 times, I would forward, you know. If there were certain things I needed to say and I wanted all my friends to know, I would write it and then forward, you know, regarding bullshit going on with Auntie or the fucking lawyer or the, you know, shit like that, that I'm not going to type out sentiments 5 different times. I write it once and I would forward it to the 5 different people. Okay, and I included Heavyweight in that. One day, out of the blue, I get a comment from her on one of my videos where she's basically ridiculing how I pronounced a word. So however the word's supposed to be pronounced, she put in the comment like say I said summer wrong. It was ridiculing my speech because she wrote summer or sumer or, you know, something like that. She wrote something stupid like that, okay? Ridiculing how I had spoken a word in my video. And I'm thinking, what is even the point of doing that? What is the point? What is the point in ridiculing my speech pattern? So I called her on it. I actually talked about it in a video, you know. But then when she got all offended that I mentioned it. And while mentioning it, I'm just like, I don't see the point in doing that. I still don't see the point in doing that. Like, I bet you can bet your sweet ass that she's one of them, the Trouble, my so-called friend, supporter, etc. for all these years, or whatever, you know, was referring to, that I, you know, with my combative nature and whatever, I turned people away, and they've come and gone, and because of me, and they've left my channel long left because of how Laura is. Yeah. Well, you know what, you fucking cunt? My friend Karen told me that years ago when she found me too, she found me after, well, after you had confessed, I mean, after you finally come forward, apparently, and she didn't know you're my friend, and she didn't like how you were speaking to me in a comment, and I had to put her in her place and say, that's my friend, that's my long time, so fuck you. You think you could just say anything as long as you're speaking the truth. Like Karen said, there's a way to stay shit, not must you always discuss the status of Omer's poo-poo and, that's fucking arrogant bullshit. It's my video, but just you're my friend and you say shit like that. And if I get upset about anything you say that I have every right to perceive as just like, what the fuck, or as just a put down or a slammer, and, oh, those dang bees around the Massachusetts again, or whatever, like the recent thing, and that you said, it's all just sarcastic, it's thinly veiled insults or put downs, all masked by your feigned concern for me, so you can call yourself a good person for even associating with the likes of me. That's how I feel now, justifiably, after you replied to that sick comment that you, my known enemy, had written directly to you. Anyway, Heavyweight, I was not pissed off. I mean, I was pissed off, but not like, oh, I never want to have anything to do with her again. It was more like, why do that, Why make fun of me like that? Well, she just became like, she was all upset that I had even dared, even expressed displeasure, and she's like, I don't make fun of people with speech impediments and this, that, yet you did. How about you just confess and say you're sorry? No, she turned it all on me. Okay, turned it all on me. And it's like, Laura, I've been a good friend to you. The same thing Trouble would say to me. I've been a good friend to you, and not everyone's out to hurt you, Laura. And I won't be following your videos, later, hon, or whatever. And then I never heard from her again. And I actually created a video saying that I'm sorry and explaining how, yeah, I do think the worst. I do think that people are out to hurt me, but I still, to this day, do not see the point in her ridiculing my speech. If she's my friend, I don't see the point in that. Am I going to hate her for it? No. I'm not going to hate her, particularly since she's been a good friend, any more than I was going to hate Trouble for things that she when Patrick Armstrong's, the character, whatever, is ouch to what Trouble said, no ouch here involved. It's the truth. No slam or insult meant, but it is a slam and insult of me. Saying I'm too daft to grasp what French Market was saying to me, and this is how Laura always is, and whatever.